Hey everybody, Marcel Martens here and welcome back to the Cloud Secrets podcast. First we're going to go through the theme song and then we're going to talk about customer expectations and how you can exceed them.
So the big question is this: how do you become the cloud expert in your area without having to make any investments in hardware and software? Who provides customers with a secure cloud foundation? How do you start in a way that lets you offer your products and services and start making money straight from the beginning? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Marcel Martens, and welcome to Cloud Secrets.
So, hope you're doing well. Here, everything okay. Making major progress on everything actually. Because we set tight deadlines and got a pretty good momentum here, so I want to hold on to it so we can help you all get as successful as you want to be, because that's my number one goal. Make everybody or help everybody out there in the way that I can. So back to the how to exceed the customer expectations. You know, and then I'm gonna give you an example of one of my businesses, MIT services. Lots of companies or business owners or whatever, they just buy a new PC or a laptop or whatever they need, and then they struggle with the setup. I bet you heard it a lot of times. They always need to call the IT guy fix the stuff they need to do their work. So they never have a complete overview of the total cost of ownership. And that's where we do magnificent things. Because we try to deliver the system fully functional, just like turnkey ready. So they just put it on, log in, and can start working. The only thing that we can't do ahead is configure their printers or local devices they have at the office. So that's the only leftover we have, is the one thing that we ask of the customer to, when they unpack it and connect everything and have it up and running. If they even want to, we can do that as well, of course. But and then they give us a call, or we take over the screen and we finalize the setup. But it's for them, it's like it's a major difference, and that's what I always ask. What does your current supplier leave at the table? What are you missing out on? And it's really the biggest eye-opener, as well as for them, as for you, to be able to know what that particular customer expects of you. So if you are in your first sales call or meeting or whatever, and you're talking about what the customer wants and what they need, and doing a little inventory. I cover it in the course, but in more detail. But for now, you're having a chat about what he wants and needs, and at that point you can drop in those questions like, okay, what is your current supplier leaving on the table or leaving out that you feel like you're in need of? And basically there's the answer. All you have to do is answer that question in your offer and you're done. You got the sale. And how great would it be if you can ship out stuff? And I'll get back to the stuff part, because we don't do everything. It has to be in line of business, but I'll get to that. 1 minute, please. So how great would it be for that customer to receive its ordered goods in a way that it's just ready? You can just plug it in, start it up, and start using it without having to wait another few hours or few days, or when you have time. And that said, in maybe one of the first 3 or 5 episodes, I was talking to you about focus back to one thing and become the best of it. By doing so, you eliminate a whole lot of stress, not only for you but also for your employees, because they just have to do that one thing. And if the one thing means migrating customers to your platform, then that's the one thing. If that means making contract offers, then that's the one thing. The contract is always the same. It may vary in numbers, but basically comes down to the same one thing. And if you become excellent at that one thing, then you can add more value to the customer by adding offers in line with the one thing. And the one thing is what I call the Always Save in Business package, or suite, Always Save in Business suite. And in line perfectly fits delivering or selling a laptop or a PC for using that suite. So you can make extra sales, can make extra money off the installation. And for that as well, I love Trello boards. I love Trello checklists. We've got checklists for almost everything in our business. And if you follow the course, I give you all those checklists as bonuses. But every single laptop or PC we deliver needs the same standards as all our deliveries do. So I know for a fact that when a user opens the box and he plugs everything in, he can work. He can start working wherever he is. If he's in the office, if he's at home, if he's on holiday, I don't care. He can start working with the Always Save in Business suite. Because that's all figured or all configured before shipping out the device. And there I draw the line. If somebody asks me, could you sell me a mobile phone? No, I'm not going to do that. Why not? I'll pay you extra for it. No, it's not in line of my business. If there's got something wrong, my support team isn't built for that. It costs way too much time. So please let them order those on the internet or with a phone provider or whatever. And if people ask me the same, okay, Marcel, I would like you to come to my office and move all my data from my current system to the new system. I'm telling them no. Yeah, but why not? You're the guy, the face of the business. Yes, I am, but I don't tell them a straight no. I'll create a story for them to understand why and eventually tell them no. But it's not my task in the company to run those things or to do those things. We've got people working for us to do those things. It's not to think that's too less of a job for me. No, I've done it, 20 years, whatever, I don't care. My focus and my goal is to generate revenue. We need new customers, we need marketing, we need sales, that's my task, not installing systems. And if the guys they have problems or questions, sure, I help them out, but it's not my task to perform those tasks. You understand what I mean? So for you, it's the same. As of the start, and I know when you're starting out and you get your first customers, you're excited, and of course you're going to do all those things. I've done them as well for like 8 years in my business. But the sooner you can hire someone to do it for you, the sooner you've got time to speed up the customer acquisition process. And the more customers you get, the more recurring revenue you get, and the more people you can help, and the more people's lives you can change by not having all the fears, doubt, and anxieties and frustrations of IT that they currently have. Because that's your one focus on customers that you want to transfer to you. They're unhappy of their current supplier. The current supplier doesn't use any cloud services, so they still work on their Synology NAS or the POP3 email boxes. Oh man, if I even think of that, it's just way. Oh man, I get a headache. But we also in our company, MIT Services, we're still migrating. I don't know, maybe once or twice or 3 times a month. We're migrating people out of POP3 mailboxes. It's 2019, people. Come on, give me a break. Are you still using POP 3? Yes, they are. So you need to get in touch with them and show them. No, yeah, you can show them the benefits, but don't sell benefits. Don't sell features. Sell outcome. That's really a big lesson that I've learned. I probably believe it was Steve Larson or Dean Graziosi. I don't know. Sell the outcome. That's what when people say yes. Don't sell benefits and features. You're just making a compare everybody else. So you're just comparing yourself to everybody else, and below you mention the price, and then you compete on price. That's not what you want. That's why you need to sell the outcome. And when you sell the outcome, you get customers for life, because when you deliver on the outcome and even exceed their expectations, it's like your best friends, they will be happy to pay you money. They want to call you every time they are in need of something. So back to the over delivering of a promise. The same when you make an offer, and maybe it's way too salesy, this podcast, but what I'm doing with this course is not only the technical part. I can learn you all the technical skills you need, but if you can't make a sale, it's no use. You're not of use, You need to be able to sell, acquire customers, build your business, and then you can scale. And scaling, I mean, you go from 10 accounts as customers. You don't need 10 customers. You can have one customer with 10 users, And when I'm talking about accounts, I'm talking about the number of users who use the suite. And so you can scale from 1 to 10 to 100 to 1,000. And when you come above the 1,000 users you're serving, what do you think you got on recurring revenue? It's almost 40 grand a month when you are serving 100 or 1,000 users. Did you expect that to happen when you just start your business and selling laptops, selling PCs, sell antivirus software, or selling some backup software, or do a little affiliate thing here and over there? No, of course not. But that's because you don't have a plan. And when you have a plan and you do only one thing, and you have one focus, and you only focus on getting your first 10 accounts, then you focus on the 100. You do what you have to do. You focus on getting your 100 users. And when you have 100, you go to 1,000. And how? I'm going to teach you in the course. But it's easily, because those people keep paying you every single month. And when they do, they also have some questions once in a while, or they need a new system once in a while. Who do you think they call? Of course, they're going to call you. So you're going to make extra money out of the same customer every single time. I did a calculation, and that roughly a sole entrepreneur, this is just a business guy who is, I don't know, consulting or whatever, they all need a laptop. They all need the Always Saving Business suite. And that's the foundation for all IT, in my opinion, every company needs. So they do like, let me calculate quickly here. Well, roughly around 500 euros a year for the Always Saving Business suite. But if I calculate all the extra time on support, on, I don't know, help they want, yeah, that's not support. Support is for me when something isn't working, and then they need support. But if they got a question like, how can I do this, or can you help me with that? Well, it also falls under the umbrella of support, of course. And once in 3 years they buy a new system. So now your yearly revenue from that one customer goes up from 500 euros to maybe 2,500 or 3,000 euros. So if you got 100 users times 3,000, go figure, a lot of money, eh? Right. And that's what I want you to think about, because it's way easier said. But it's also, well, it's hard work, but it's easily done. Get what I mean, right? Good. If you're in for it, and you're all pumped up and excited as of this podcast, and you're having some, you're thinking, right, okay, Marcel, what can I start? I want this tomorrow. Go to cloud-secrets.com/cloudmind. And then again, it's cloud-secrets.com/cloudmind. I'll drop in a link below. And then you can opt in for the course. There's a waiting list. I only work with 15 to 20 people maximum at a time because I want to guarantee your success. And if you follow it step by step, I guarantee you will be adding those 100 users in no time. So, exceed customer expectation. And how we do it every single time? We over-deliver. And over-delivering is easy. Because when you call them, I see you received the package, you just give them a call and you're asking, okay, when do you got time to set up your printer? Oh, yeah, we can do it right now, or maybe tomorrow, or whatever. Okay, I'm going to call you back tomorrow at 12 o'clock. And after you set up the printer, okay, did you try everything? Is everything working? You got more questions? Do you need some data to be transferred? And they're thinking like, finally somebody who gets it, you know? They're asking questions, am I happy? Do you want me to do other things for you? We're in the service business, guys. We serve the customer. That's our primary job, nothing else. And that's what I'm going to stick to it today. Thank you very much for listening. If you like this, please rate and subscribe on iTunes, on YouTube, on SoundCloud, wherever you listen or watch this. And I'll love to hear some feedback, positive, critical feedback, all is welcome, just to make this a better product than it already is. I hope I over-delivered to you today. If not, please let me know, because that's my whole intention of all that I do here. I want to over-deliver you and help you as best as I can to get you as successful as you want to be. Okay, talk to you guys next time. Bye bye, Marcel Martens.
If you're just starting out, you're probably studying a lot. That's good. You're probably geeking out on all the strategies also, right? That's also good. But the hardest part is figuring out what the market wants to buy and how you can implement it in a way that always gives you the same result, right? That's what I struggled with for a while, until I learned the formula. So I created a special mastermind called CloudMind to get you on track with the right services. More importantly, the right tools to migrate your customers in a way that guarantees success every single time. Wanna come? There are small groups on purpose, so I can answer your direct questions in person. You can hold your spot by going to cloud-secrets.com/cloudmind. Again, that's cloud-secrets.com/cloudmind.